Like, I consider myself a pretty staunch feminist, except there's one area that I struggle with, and it's that I love being catcalled. Well, I said it. I'm sorry. Some guy yells nice ass, and I'm supposed to be like, you stop that. No, thank you. I love when men lie to me. It's comforting. I'm used to it. Keep it kind. I think my favorite catcall came about 2 years ago. I was still in college, and I was going out, and I was dressed even sluttier than this, if you can picture it. You don't picture it. And some guy was like, hey, I'd like to buy you a house in the suburbs and let you be a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, hold on. Let me cross the street. Let me catch up. How serious are you? I don't want to work. Turns out I was a little more serious than he was, but honestly, catcalls are my ideal interaction with a man. Like, they yell a compliment at you from a safe distance, you acknowledge, you move on, you never have to see them or speak to them again. It's perfect. I mean, I'll admit men say some pretty, like, gross, out-of-pocket shit from time to time, though. Like, that's fair. And I found the perfect solution, folks. Like, male or female, I know we've all been made to feel uncomfortable by a man before, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand like this. I don't know why. You're gonna stand like this. And you're gonna look him in the eye, and you're gonna pick a finger, like probably your least favorite if you have one, like if you had to cut one off, and you're just gonna look him in the eye, and you're just gonna go to town. And it helps if you can like look a little like crazy while you do it. They're confused, they're disgusted, and they are going to leave you alone. I promise you that. This isn't a joke. This is a public service announcement. I do this. My hands are covered in boogers. Don't ever shake them. I'm a real classy lady. I got a new tattoo a couple weeks ago. Like, welcome to the gun show. I hate myself. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but this body is far from a temple at this point, so it doesn't really matter. But it sparked a conversation with my friends about just like the worst tattoos we'd ever seen, and my friend won hands down, because she knew this girl. As soon as she turned 18, she got a Celtic cross just encompassing her entire back, with the background of the American flag, with the date of her father's death beneath it. And I was like, before I laugh, did he die in 9/11? Because that sounds a little 9/11-y. And she was like, no, he's just a regular guy. He just died driving home in a car crash. And I was like, that's some dedication to your father that I personally will never experience. Can you imagine, like, loving your dad? And it's the second place my mind goes to is like just being the person that I am. It's like, all right, so she's having sex. This dude's hitting it from behind. He looks down. He's reminded of her father's tragic death. And then I realized this woman's a fucking genius. She has a built-in mechanism to keep her man from finishing too quickly. I'm gonna get the date my grandma killed herself, just like right here. Buy myself at least 5 to 10 more minutes. Now it's probably a good time to let y'all know that I work with children for a living. Next to us. What are you guys doing with your kids in public school? Jesus. But I don't know whose fucked up idea it was to let me deal with kids, because I think the shit they do to each other is hilarious. Like the other day I was sitting in a counselor's meeting, and one of them brings up this little boy she's worried about because whenever another kid pisses him off, he like goes up to their desk, he pulls his pants down, he rubs his little ass cheeks on their desk, and he says, butt smear. And then he laughs hysterically, the other children laugh hysterically, the victim's humiliated, he's forced into witness protection, there's nothing left for him here. And all the other counselors are sitting around like, and I'm like, did you say butt smear? That's fucking genius, man. Like, you guys are worried, I'm proud. Like, this guy's going places. I mean, think about it. He's got this whole classroom on lock. No one's gonna fuck with him because nobody wants to get butt smeared. Like, no first grader should have all that power. It's even worse when, like, I'm trying to discipline a kid, though. Like, the other day I was sitting crisscross applesauce on the ground, and this little girl tries to use this, like, my moment of weakness, and then she tries to run into a room that she's not supposed to be in. So I don't have time to get up, so I just stick my arm out and just clothesline the little bitch. And she falls, so she's pissed, so she turns around, she punches me in the vagina, and then she farts in my face. Has anyone, it sounds anger-inducing, but has anyone ever, like, farted at you out of anger? like not gonna laugh at me. And then it's even worse when